So what's up, you guys? I know some people ask, Ali, as a house sitter, I'm gonna give you guys a little scenario that I'm in right now. But as a house sitter, what happens if the house sit is canceled? Well, a couple of different things. Depends on if it's actually booked through a site. I use Trusted House Sitters. If it's word of mouth, if it's pay, so on and so forth. Trusted House Sitters, if something is booked and let's say it's over 150 or $50 a day or more than 3 days, it's good to put in a claim and get your money back and have them cover it. But if it is something where it's word of mouth, where it's like a repeat and it's not in the system, you got to work that out with the people that you booked with. And that could be a couple of things. If you were planning on traveling to that location and it was canceled, you can ask them to cover you. But the advice I would give is if you're traveling somewhere, make sure you have an agreement. Make sure you have a way to get your money back. And make sure you were planning on going anyway. If you arrive somewhere and then they cancel, definitely have them cover your expenses, flights. And those are things that you should have discussed prior to confirming that you were going to take said booking. In my particular case, I was just going to do a couple weekends for this couple that I had already sat for. And it was kind of just open, not in the books or anything like that. So they just messaged me today. So let me give you the scenario. I grabbed a bus over to Pattaya Jomtien because I wanted a little beach, but a little bit more activity than Hua Hin offers. And I hadn't been over here in a few years. So I wanted to come back and check it out. So, cost me $6 to jump over here. Usually apartment rentals, hotel rentals is usually cheaper on this side as opposed to being in Bangkok right now. I'm just walking down the boardwalk, y'all. And so I had planned on and bought a return ticket, which I never do. Someone told me to wait. Anyway, bought a bus return ticket for this Friday, Friday to go back and basically just be there on the 21st. And they sent me a message today and said, change of plans, we're not going to go away for the weekend. Now, again, it was literally just a weekend sit, which is fine. I was going to be back in Bangkok next week anyway. So they canceled. So what does that mean? That means perfect timing. I was looking for another hotel for the next couple of days because the one I'm in, which I actually like, was not available for more days than what I have. And I almost booked something. And something said, hold on. So then when I found out that where I am is not available and that I don't have to go back by Friday, what do? Well, I think I'm going to stay here for another week. I don't have to be back in Bangkok until the 26th, next week, when I've got someone arriving. So, can I find something for the next 5 to 7 days that's reasonable? Last minute. So, kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm walking around, but I'm also doing a little scouting too. Just to see, because I've stayed down here kind of a little bit further down before and more inland. And so I'm just kind of gauging the area, the walkway. I haven't been here in a couple years. So just want to see how things are, how far down I want to be, what's reasonable, what's good prices in the doggy. And that's kind of how I rock and roll. I take it like a grain of salt because worst came to worst, I could just go back. But I don't need to be in Bangkok any longer because I'll be back there all of December, most of December and January. Well, Phuket and Bangkok mix. So I feel like stay here. So this is like Jomtien. This is south of Pattaya. More of the beachfront area down here. More of the high rises, I should say, build outs, condos. So I think I'm gonna find a place down here for the next week and chill out. Could you do this? Could you adjust? Could you find yourself stuck, in a place like this and figure it out? Does this make you weary? Are you like, Holly, what? I wouldn't know what to do. This is what I'm here for. Buzz me. Even if you get caught up in things like this, put me on retainer. I can assist you with these types of things should they arise. Ultimately, I want to be in something like this where I can just get up, get my steps in the morning, because I have injured a foot. I ain't gonna lie. Messed around and injured a foot. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. What would you do? Would you panic? Would you freak out? Or would you go with the flow? Or do you need someone to assist you with what the flow is? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Toodles and noodles. Peace and air, please.